Okay, thank God. I was going to be freaking pissed if I was going to have to restart my whole damn computer again. Okay, welcome back, you guys. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a happy fun day Sunday. Okay, so make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes shadow banning, gatekeeping, and copywriting of my messages. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted by God and the Holy Spirit. I keep seeing the 10 of Swords on the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to do the protection prayer. I ask that God please protect us for our divine life mission and purpose here and destiny. I ask that God protect our destinies and our fates. I ask that the Most High God can be with us now, along with the Holy Spirit and the archangels. Specifically, Archangel Michael, I would ask that you would keep out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. I also invoke and evoke the angels of the Sword of Solomon and the Sword of Moses into the 4 directions for safety and protection for myself and the collective. Okay, now as I ask for the full armor of God while I work, I want to let you know, Source, that I'm eternally grateful for your favor and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. I'm seeing the tower at the bottom. All right, these two just popped out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you could be coming into the energy of the Wheel of Fortune at this time. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. I also see that you being in the Wheel of Fortune is putting somebody else in the 7 of Swords where they're having to flee and run away, like specifically walk away from something. So maybe they were trying to spin your, oh, that is funny. Okay, so somebody was trying to spin your Wheel of Fortune, not realizing that you are covered in the blood and you are covered by the Holy Spirit, and that if anybody wants to get to you, they have to go through God first. I'm going to say that again. If these people want to get to you, they've got to go through God, and I don't see that working out for them. Anybody that thinks that they can take out the Most High is delusional and needs mental health therapy. Okay. And those types of people that think that they can take out God and deceive the Most High, those are the most dangerous types of people you could ever come across. So when I say truly want to keep people like that out of your energy, that's the type of people that you're dealing with, people that think that they're better than God. And not only that, they want to play God in your life. So you've definitely got somebody that's a gambler here that wants to come in and sabotage your work. They want to be able to sell you or gamble you because they can't pay their debts. I don't know how the hell that's your problem, that this person can't pay a gambling debt, but it's not your problem. This person just keeps trying to make it your problem. See, they're up under judgment. This person is up under heavy-ass judgment at this time. Which means that, well, first of all, judgment's been called because somebody tried to spin your Wheel of Fortune. This wheel belongs to you. It doesn't belong to this other person. So they should have really stayed out of your energy. Spirit saying that these people knew what they were doing. They knew what their intentions were, and that's why they're about to have the biggest fall ever. You're going to see these people lose everything. And it'll be like, wow, why are they losing everything? Literally, this person may contact you. If they contact you because they don't have a place to stay, don't let them stay with you. This person literally tried to spin your Wheel of Fortune so that your fortune would come to them. Hell no, I would take this person's head off let them be homeless, let them be casted away, whatever the issue is. If they bring it to your door, you're going to be left with that energy and they're going to walk away. Like, this is the type of person that would be like, hey bro, can I live with you? Then you're like, you can stay here for like a couple nights. And then they slowly, little by little, start moving their shit into your house. And then all of a sudden you're the one that's getting thrown out. And they end up moving their shit and saying no to the police. No, I've lived here, before this person. Like, that's the type of person you're dealing with. The total fucking snake. That's in the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, they came for your Wheel of Fortune because they're in a relentless pursuit of money that they will not walk away from. These people have caused their own suffering, and they will continue to cause their own suffering. I don't even feel like the devil is involved in this situation. I feel like you're just dealing with people that are very greedy and very lustful, and that they want power. But they don't want their own power. They want somebody else's power. So there is a difference. This talks about money not making these people happy. These people have never been happy. We have a Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm getting that this could be a Libra, Sagittarius, or Aquarius energy, the Chariot. So yeah, because of their relentless pursuit of money, they were trying to come towards you real quick with some police, not even joking, to try to literally steal your Wheel of Fortune. This could be by trapping you. It could be by trying to confine you or imprison you, whatever. These people are fucking losers. I have no respect for no person like this. Not at all. I have no empathy. I have no compassion. There is no avenue of which any being that exists like this in my personal life will be allowed to exist. I don't fucking allow serpents to live. Not around me. And if they are a serpent, they know spiritually not to fuck with me and not to let me catch them being fucked up to anybody else, because I'll bring in the justice and the karma. So yeah, this person is very foolish for doing this. They definitely want somebody's light. They want somebody's life, but they want somebody's light. They thought they were going to come in on some bullshit love offer and stab you in the heart. This person is getting betrayed by the police officers that it tried to work with. This person could have a family member that's a police officer. This could be a neighbor that's a police officer. Whoever this is, these are crooked cops. These are not people that are correct. The only reason they're showing in the upright right now is because pretty much all of my cards, I've made sure they're in the upright by manually going through. But this is definitely about what you do for work, some type of creativity that you have, some type of project that you're working on. Okay, as you guys come into the chat, make sure that you guys get the likes up. But yeah, this is all about you having a Wheel of Fortune. This is all about your destiny and your fate. And literally, these people are destiny thieves. They will like really cause harm to somebody for their destiny. That's crazy to me. I also feel like this Queen of Wands is somebody who is extremely petty and they're very competitive. They could be wanting to compete with another female for you. Maybe you have a girlfriend. Maybe you don't have a girlfriend. Maybe you have a boyfriend. Whatever this is somebody wanting to compete for your energy. This is weird. But they want to betray you. Those 3 swords, that's a third party situation. That's betraying. So again, this person, this Queen of Wands, is working with a third party situation or third party, aka the policia. And I said policia. Maybe these people are Hispanic. They could be. They don't have to be. Or maybe the cop, the policia, is a Hispanico. This is all about a sacrifice that did not go through correctly. And mainly about you being in the 10 of Cups. That's why judgment's getting called. Your peace is not going to be disturbed because this low vibrational person wants to spin your Wheel of Fortune. They need to go back to their losing ass wheel that they were on. This person was probably underneath the wheel. They need to go back to where they came from and stay with their own energy. This person had performed an energy swap with you at some point. You had been living in their energy at some point, and now they thought that they were living in your energy, but they were never really living in your energy. They were living in like maybe your south node energy. And so again, the north node is always protected. This person, you could be like literally have just gone into your north node and this person tried to follow you and they can't because they're not you. There are many different types of prophets and messengers and people that are light workers and star seeds and all of that stuff. Many different of us. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. They wanted to sacrifice you for money so that they could breadcrumb you on your own shit. Okay. You are worth more than this person's breadcrumbs. They really are starting to piss me off. Well, I mean, I feel kind of dead towards them. Like this person's done so much effed up stuff that I just don't have any feelings at all. Like a tidal wave could come wipe this person out and I would not feel no type of way about that. Yeah, you could have had to cut this person off because of their toxic ways. You know, they could have been extremely cruel, possessive, obsessive, and like a drama starter, a shit talker, an annoying, what I want to say is annoying effing bitch. But yeah, this could literally be somebody who doesn't ever shut the fuck up. Holy crap. Somebody that never stops talking. Lord God, Jesus, save us. Christ, be with us. People like this need God. I'm serious. People like this really need God. I just pray that this person goes to God, finds God, that these cops find God before it's too late. And what I mean is too late is before they're unalived and then they're in the pits of hell and they try to find God there. I mean, God is everywhere, but still. God created everything. Everything is what God is. It's the same thing. So that's why we're all one. But in the same way, no two people's destinies are the same. Not even twin flames. Okay. So people need to get that weird destiny shit out of their head. Stop coming for somebody's fate. Stop trying to shorten their lifespan. Stop trying to spin their wheel. This person has bad karma because they are a bad person. They have a personality disorder. I'm getting Libra, Aquarius energy, Capricorn, Aquarius energy, Gemini. You don't love this person and they don't love you. They just love your energy. It's a difference. It's a difference between actually loving you and then just loving your energy. There's a complete difference there. That also this person did a lot of witchcraft last night so that you would not receive this message, so that you would not receive guidance. Trying to cut off your spiritual connection to your ancestors so that your ancestors won't, like, even if you did cut off somebody's spiritual connection, which is not possible, but whatever, the ancestors would still come through for this person because this person is legit and in the upright. You're dealing with people that are not very intelligent. This is not an intelligent move. These police officers, I'm ashamed that these people call themselves officers. Like, I get, not everybody has to be like as smart as Sherlock Holmes, but shit, if you're going to be in the field of being a police officer, you need to have some type of a brain and logical sense. Okay. If they're supposed to be the ones that have the authority, they need to be logical and have common sense. Logic, common sense, and reason. And they need to be able to also have intuition. But again, I could create an entire program for these cops to go through to develop their intuition. But they're not interested in shit like that. They want to use technology to spy on people and other dumb shit that always ends up getting found out about. So these people could have been trying to use this technology to look into your house. I would be very wary of any police that want to do knock and talks and you don't know why. Just if there's not an emergency happening and they show up at your house, flashing their lights through your windows is the type of shit I'm seeing. Sitting outside in the car. If they're doing any weird shit to harass you, don't open the door if there's no emergency, because the police, unlike other people, actually, I guess people are allowed to lie, but let's just say this: the police, they specifically are allowed to lie to you. They can literally tell you that they're to do a knock and talk about some shit that never even happened, and they just want to see inside your house. So don't, y'all have to realize that the police have the authority to lie if they want to, and to deceive and to trick other people, and they do it quite often. Okay, so please become aware of that, you guys. Please keep yourself safe. That means if you have to stay strapped up, stay strapped up. The only time I would tell somebody not to get a lethal weapon would be if you are suicidal. Do not have one of those around. But if you don't have any record of suicide or any type of issues with that, I would suggest you at least get pepper spray. But yeah, having a weapon to protect yourself would be a good idea, or even if you have somebody else around you that could have a weapon to help protect you, something like that. Like, maybe you don't want, maybe you're like me and you don't like guns. I personally do not like guns, but I do know that pepper spray will do something, but it's not going to do what a gun will do. But hopefully you could just pepper spray somebody enough to get them, on the ground and subdued in some type of way. I don't even want to think these thoughts like something's going to happen to you, but I'm just telling you that you need to stay protected. And that means use a condom. Damn, people. If you want to stay in this good fortune, this person, like, literally, if you're divine masculine, you have a female energy that wants to just, I don't know, suck your soul out or some shit. Just giving me real Beetlejuice 2 vibes, where Beetlejuice's ex-wife is like a soul sucker, and she just like sucks people till they're just like skins fall on the ground. Anyways, it's weird, but an awesome movie. So yeah, the Queen of Swords is also somebody who is wise from life's experiences. This means that not only are you wise from what you've been through, but you also know when it's time to let someone go. And this person doesn't understand how you were able to predict this. I'm pretty sure you told this person that you were psychic and that you had gifts. And if you didn't, it was none of their business. But that's how you knew to cut this person off. Knight of Swords. They were definitely involved with the military. This could be some MK Ultra fucking bullshit. Or it could just be something with the Knight of Swords, like, this is somebody who has a military demeanor that's all come in and, bang, bang, shoot them up. Like, this is stupidity here. This is absolutely wretched, ratchet, and stupid. This Knight of Swords energy is afraid for its life because it was going to come for you, and judgment was immediately called. Like there's no way in hell that these people were just going to let you sit in your wheel of fortune. Not without them there to benefit. You need to cut these greedy people out of your life, y'all. Knowing that God covers you is not enough. You need to cut these greedy ass people out of your life. And again, if these people can't show gratitude and appreciation for who you are and what you bring to the world, then fuck them. They ain't worth shit. I mean, don't literally fuck them, but I'm just saying, screw them. Don't literally screw them. F them, okay? Don't literally F them. Just tell them, flip them the bird and tell them to get on with their way. Because literally, this Knight of Swords has caused a lot of commotion with the extraterrestrials. The extraterrestrials are looking at this idiot like, you really were going to try to come for my collective because they're sitting in the Wheel of Fortune? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, literally, are you out of your mind? Obviously, you're clearly stupid. Even the giants are saying that this person's an idiot. This is all because you have public fame and recognition coming towards you. Of course, you're the one that's doing the good work. That's why you would be recognized for it. I don't know why people are so confused about that. They really, really feel like, their opinion holds weight. And maybe it, in another life it did, but these people don't have any authority, not even the military. They're basically powerless. To this extraterrestrial shit, these people are powerless. They can't do anything. They need a real legitimate ass person to stand up to these extraterrestrials, and none of these people that are in the military are going to do that. They're cowards. Yeah, this King of Swords person is definitely somebody working with the Knight of Swords. So you've got a group of people that are watching you, that are studying you like a fucking science project. They're experimenting on you, and that is illegal to torture and torment civilians. Okay? I'm going to say that again. It is illegal to torture and torment and experiment on civilians. And these people are about to get experimented on back. And not by you, but by your ancestors, aka the aliens. Yeah, like these people collaborated with a group, with a community, with a society, could be a secret society. I don't care who the hell these people are or what they're attached to. All of them are up under judgment. They should have left you alone. You are not the one to be sacrificed. Point blank, period. These people are stupid and ugly. They're given major troll vibes. I'm definitely seeing trolls. I'm like literally seeing those little troll dolls with like the funky hair. So yeah, these people are literal trolls and haters. Not everybody has haters like this. I can tell you that you are a rare breed if you have a hater like this. Because these people, the shit that you do, how you heal people, it's not that deep. It's not that deep for all these secret societies and crazy people to get together. No, this is a group of people that's afraid of a woman or a man. They're afraid of a person. And so by being afraid, they feel like they need to gang up with others to go against somebody. And I'm like not seeing where God ever said to do that. Nobody ever said to do that. It's still in God that we trust, right? Or did America change? Or do we trust in stupid ass men? Look at this. These people were coming for you and they had no reason to. They had no legitimate reason. You have an Ace of Wands here. They want to just stop you from beginning any projects or making it anywhere. Wow. These people are losers. They're going to regret it. Whatever they've done, they're going to greatly regret this shit. They're going to live to see the day that everybody in their bloodline gets taken away. These people are going to live very long lives to basically watch everything around them die. And that's sad. I mean, I don't really feel bad for them because of what they tried to do to my collective, but it is sad for them. They're in the Five of Cups, regret. They're going to want to flee. Then where are these people going to run where the aliens in the sky can't get them? Where are these people going to go? There is nowhere on this planet that these idiots can go that's going to save them from the ancestors. There is no place that you can go to hide from the ancestors. These people were really foolish for doing this. They wanted to put you in prison. I had mentioned that before, or isolate you. And if they isolated you, you would just become stronger. But that's not the point. It's not your job. It's not your mission to be isolated right now. It's your mission to be helping other people. And so if you're in prison, if you're isolated, you're not able to help anybody else. That's why these people are going to be put in prison. Every single one of these people that were associated with conspiring against you guys is going to be put up under judgment and is going to be put in prison. And if this is not a physical jail, this could very well be a spiritual jail. Seven of Wands. Yeah, these people did not follow spiritual law. Okay. That is what we are learning today. Is that your enemies did not follow spiritual law. They thought they were going to, they wanted to, they thought about it, but then they decided to go against all of what their intuition told them, all of what other people told them. I mean, these people were told to leave you alone specifically by the human race. And then the ancestors had to come in. They're going to be on the defensive possibly forever for making you having to defend yourself. Even though the divine defends you, these people are literally screwed. They're in the tower, in the jail. They're in the tower. They're losing. They're in the Nine of Swords, suffering, grieving, up all night, not sleeping. Their eyes are bulging out of their head. I'm seeing that Filipina Aswang spirit again with its eyes. I don't even mean to make faces, but like I could make an even worse face of what this shit looks like. I don't want to scare you guys. But yeah, the moon, dude, they're in the Nine of Swords because all of this bullshit that they've done up under the moon is thrown away. These people are getting thrown in the garbage by the universe. The universe is like, okay, somebody needs to take the trash out today. Who's it going to be? It's going to be the Queen of Wands. It's going to be, anybody that listens to this dumb bitch. You guys need to start actually verifying information. Stop listening to people and then just taking their side and not actually investigating something. If you see somebody talking this much shit about another person and all that person's doing is living their life, you really need to look at who's talking shit with the side eye and wonder what the fuck is actually going on. Why am I being manipulated to hate an innocent person? Why am I being manipulated to attack another individual? If you have any man, if you're dealing with a man that is trying to make you jealous over another woman, you need to walk away from that man. That man is not for you. A real man will not sit there and make another woman jealous over another woman. Okay. So if you're dealing with a man that is literally making you feel like you have competition, making you feel jealous, you need to get rid of that man. That is that man's problem. You need to get rid of his ass because he don't value you. He still wants another woman and wants you to be jealous. What a petty little bitch. Get the fuck out. This is what I'm saying, is that you guys need to start taking your lives back. When you're dealing with this situation, you're being mentally manipulated to hate somebody, then you should take that information and go with it and walk away from that person that continues to mentally manipulate. Because whoever this masculine energy, this is all just a game. This is a game. And he will push these other women up and put a battery in their back literally like a Furby will put a damn battery in their back and push them up to go against you, knowing that if they go against you, they'll get taken out. That's completely setting someone up to be unalived. Okay? I'm going to say it again. This masculine knows, because he's tried to come up against you, that coming up against you will get him or whoever else taken out. That means they'll get a disease, they'll lose a child, they'll lose a parent, they'll lose a loved one, they'll fall down and die, whatever it is. There is always a consequence. So for him to be pinning more than one person against whoever's in my collective because they're a truth speaker or whatever this is about, because they have a gift, whatever this is about, this is a really stupid thing and a very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. This is why I have no respect for people like this. I love everything unconditionally, but I don't have no favor for anybody. And that's the way that God feels. There's no favor for people like this. You're dealing with somebody who is a serial unaliver, who goes from woman to woman to woman, trying to put batteries in people's backs. Hi, Nurkarim, welcome in. Puts batteries in people's backs and just tries to get them to go against people. And these dumb skank hoes will literally sit there and do death magic on somebody just because they're jealous, just because a man made them jealous. Like, what? That's the type of people that y'all are dealing with. People that are very petty. Literally, they want this love union to never come into existence. You have an ex that has been trying to keep you out of the Wheel of Fortune and out of having a love life since you left them. This person has no power over you. They don't even have control over their emotions. How are they going to have control over you? This is why this shit doesn't even make any sense. These people are weird. Yeah, they're in the Five of Pentacles. I am not kidding. These people are in the Five of Pentacles. This moon magic that they were doing that's got them in the Nine of Swords, they really need to be concerned about jail and hell. These people have no concern for what happens to them after this lifetime. That is crazy. But yeah, they basically have a reservation already set for them in hell. And not only that, they're open to disaster. They're open to natural. The ex can only dream. They're open to seriously natural disaster. Yeah. I mean, they can dream, they can wish, they can cry, they can scream. It doesn't matter what they do. It does not matter. God's not going to allow this person back in your life. But they keep trying. They keep trying. Like, this person literally makes other people jealous about you, which is crazy and manipulative. Queen of Cups energy. They see you as this Queen of Cups, somebody that's a nurturer, somebody that's a good parent, somebody that's very empathetic, very kind and compassionate, and sympathetic to the feelings of other people. Just because you're a sweetheart doesn't mean that you're an easy score. So that's why I think that some people, they got shit twisted. This is basically because what you do for a living, you're successful at it. Why does somebody hate you so bad because of what you do for work? I mean, this is insane. When you were with this person or when you knew these people, what you do for work had nothing to do with them. Why do they care so much? It's pretty weird to me that these people care this much about y'all's jobs and about you guys having a house. Why would you be homeless? This makes me wonder how all of the homeless people got homeless. If it was people like this, like the police officers and shit like that, that were getting people put in jail on false charges and all dumb shit. It makes me wonder why the people are actually homeless. And I would like somebody to do a documentary and go around and ask every homeless person how they became homeless. I want to know if it's situations like this and people like this. I mean, if we got rid of these people and took them out of power, we could potentially not have any homeless people in this world. That's literally what I'm being shown. But they want a 10 of Swords people, you know? Yeah, this ex has definitely lost his marbles. Trying to put a battery in other people's back to come for you was a horrible idea. And this has ultimately backfired on them. Even these people's superiors, like at the whatever job this is, they're looking at this person like they're insane. Because they are. But yeah. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Because I think that if we have Christians in this world, why are there homeless people? If Christians were really what they say they are, which they're not, but if they were what they say they are, then all of these organizations of Christianism would not have any homeless people on the street. Now, I do understand that some people want to be homeless because they don't want the responsibility for a house. But now we have the capability of building these little smart homes and stuff like that are very low maintenance. We could easily build one of these for each and every homeless person and give them a home. Where our country, it suffers from a lack of love, not from a lack of resources. Or I should say the United States of America suffers from a lack of love, not from a lack of resources. This Knight of Wands energy. This person always wants to jump at you. Nobody's believing this person. I think that the truth is being shown and you're not being proven to be whatever this is that they said. I heard a slut bucket. You're not a slut bucket. Six of Cups. This man keeps focusing on these past memories with you, these nostalgic moments that in your mind, you were like in an anxiety attack when you were with this person. You don't really have any happy memories with them because they were an abuser. But they have happy memories of when they were able to abuse you and steal from you and energy harvest off of you. And now since y'all been reading Psalm 91, this person's wiped out. They're wipe out, like seriously. Wipe out. They wiped out. Like a wave came and struck this person down. They're not getting back up. Two of Wands indicates personal growth, courage. So this is talking about you guys being able to move forward, you guys having a good vision and being goal orientated. And you being goal orientated is going to help you just swim right past this tidal wave that's going to take this other person out because they were trying to stand in your way. There is nothing more annoying than a person that won't get the F out of the way. It's like, yo, you know that I'm about to walk through this area. You need to move. This person was trying to set up blocks in your path. Yeah, seriously. Chase goals, not people. I agree with that, Nurkrum. I wonder when the world's going to realize this, though. And people need to stop making their goal another person. Like, it should always be about self and about bettering the self. But you're dealing with people that don't want to be better. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you could be at a major crossroad right now. This just basically is telling you that you will have to take some type of action to resolve the events around these people trying to steal your destiny, but they don't have the necessary skills. Like, let's say that you're a writer. Okay. This person wants the ability to write like you, but they don't have that gift. So they can't. I guess that's it. They can't do it. So then they think in their mind, well, I'm just going to steal this other person's writing and then pass it off as my own. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't think that computers timestamp when things are written and where from the original place they're written? This person is really very stupid, very foolish. That like a complete ending for them. Like, seriously, this is an ending. They could also be remembering times when they had the opportunity to do right by you and they didn't, and that's why they're not in your life right now. Whose fault is that? This is person's fault. They wanted to hang out with the devil in the death energy. Sorry, guys, my nose is running. Yeah, they want to hang out with you, the devil in the death energy. You've got to be joking. Satanic death. You're protected from this, you guys. I know you know that you're protected from this, but the devil can't do shit. I mean, it's literally powerless. It can affect these people who don't care about God and don't care about themselves, but it has no power over you. Yeah, everyone has a writing style like art. Yeah, all writers have their own style. It can't be replicated. That's exactly it. This person, if you had an energy signature, they wanted to copy that. This person has no idea what your Akashic records are. They don't know what your past is. They don't know anything about you really, other than what they can see through social media. Seven of Cups. And these people could even be contacting like family members to investigate them. They're not going to find anything on you. This devil always comes with illusions. This devil is always delusional. It's never in its right mind. And the devil just likes to use people that are delusional because they're never in their right mind. They don't have, like I said, to be a police officer, you should have common sense, logic, and like shit like that. Like, you should be logical, you should be like realistic, and you should be grounded, and you should be intuitive. You shouldn't be on whatever these people are on, because again, there is somebody trying to push a police officer to do something that will get them fired. They want somebody to do something illegal. Yeah, the devils are laughing at them because these people keep falling for the scheme over and over again. This is because you're a Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why some police officers and these demonic ass cops keep coming for women that are in the Nine of Pentacles, but this needs to stop. This is basically like a witch hunt. They keep coming for women who only need one more pentacle, and then they have the Ten of Pentacles. This shit needs to stop. The police coming for women that have spiritual gifts and abilities and trying to imprison them and shit. This community that wants to imprison you because of your spiritual gifts. This shit needs to stop. And God will put an end to it. Touch not thine anointed ones and do my prophets no harm. These people continually, habitually, on a day-to-day basis, harm the prophets of God. I mean, they have to know that this is why they're in the Ten of Swords. They literally have to know that that's why. If they don't know why they're being betrayed and why they're being backstabbed and why God's unaliving them, then they're really dumb. They're dumber than I thought, because they were told Archangel Michael's here. When Archangel Michael shows up, there could also be a Sagittarius involved in this. When Archangel Michael shows up, it's a problem for these people. The devil's not getting past Archangel Michael. We know that through just history. Okay. The devil cannot, and I don't care how many devils there are, they're not getting past this angel of protection that you have that's protecting. I'm seeing Archangel Michael protect your throat chakra. These people keep trying to silence you. Why? They don't want you to reveal their demonic nature. Because once these people find out they've all been possessed by the devil to do this dumb shit, they're all going to be feeling really idiotic about it. 3 of Wands. Through careful planning, a goal or project in your dreams will be realized. Archangel Michael is protecting this dream. And yeah, thank you, Michael. You are amazing. But yeah, the 3 of Wands. And we just had the 2 of Wands, which means the developing of another idea. I also see you guys being in the 9 of Cups, which is very good. This is very good energy. This is you getting your wishes fulfilled, and whatever your desire is gets granted, which is good, because sometimes when desires go ungranted, it can be a very big disappointment. But I do feel like you guys are getting your wishes fulfilled. I feel like you guys are on the right path, and I feel like you guys are taking the steps that are necessary to get you to where you need to be. You're also open to interpreting messages from spirit. So you could be seeing 1111, 222, 333, 555. These are all very powerful numbers. And when you're seeing them, these are numbers that are coming from Michael, the archangel. Specifically, you could also be seeing 777. And I also just heard 1919. So yeah, you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. This person wants to knock your lights out. You know, that metaphor of like knocking somebody's lights out. I'm seeing a cartoon where the person gets a bump on their head, and then it's like birds flying around their head. Oh, you saw 555 and 333 today. Wow. Yeah, you may end up seeing 222 as well. Like that, if you wake up at 222 in the morning, that is definitely a sign to get up and pray, or to get up and walk around, because somebody is sending spell work at that time. I have spell work that is done, and I don't want to affirm this, but it's done every night on me. And so I get up and I just start to meditate like immediately when I'm woken up out of my sleep, because I know that I should still be sleeping. Yeah, these people are very selfish. They're very self-centered. They're very mischievous. They're always going to put their own needs first. These people don't have the heart to consider other people's emotions or their feelings. You're going to receive some good news that's going to bring ease to your life. This could be, you could even get news that somebody passed away, and it would be one of these people that was attacking you. So I feel like if you get news that somebody passed away, whoever this person is, this is not going to be a family member. This is going to be somebody else. They passed away because their black magic went back to them. And literally, you have to think of it as like, if they didn't pass away, it would have been you that passed away. So it has to be this person. They have to go. And if God says that death is the only thing that's going to stop this person from attacking you, then that's what needs to happen. And that's unfortunate, because there are many psychics on this platform that are legit. Not a lot, but there are many. Yeah, backfires galore. And we're always warning people to leave people alone, to stop bullying, to stop harassing, to stop doing death magic. And these people have not listened the entire time. This is like the stupidity that leads to the world being flooded. We don't want to be flooded, not all of us. Thank God that there's chosen ones on the planet. If there wasn't, we would have been flooded already. That's how much God is pissed off with the evil that's in the earth. This 5 of Wands energy is being shared between them. They're all fighting and arguing over the point. These people are fighting and arguing over a destiny that does not belong to them, over gifts that they'll never possess, over things that they'll never have. Why even waste your time? like arguing about somebody else's shit. Somebody's pissed off because you're very beautiful. Whose fault is that? This is like a Page of Cups energy that wants to bring forth an offer. Somebody wants to bring an offer in, but they're extremely immature and they think you're going to fall for this codfish of an offer. You're not an idiot. I don't know where in these cards it says that you're stupid enough to fall for these things, because you're not. You're definitely more aware than these people are, and you have more knowledge within you than these people have. These people are copycats, witches, warlocks, and weirdos, in that order. So yeah, I hope that none of these weirdos are your guys' neighbors. Yeah, you may look naive, but you're not stupid. And I would never think that somebody that's naive is somebody that's pure. Purity is not dumb. It's extremely powerful. And it's one thing that Cenobites love, that demons love. They love purity because they don't see a lot of it. And neither does the human race. Look at this, Empress. You're definitely Empress energy. So you could even be receiving some okay, this is not for anybody that is in the chat, but this part is for somebody that may in the future come across this video. And again, you guys, my videos, like there is a lesson for whatever video you pull into your energy. There is a lesson within that reading for each of you. But basically, I'm picking up that somebody could get, notification that they're pregnant, basically, which would be the good news. Yeah, the baby face. You got that from your mom. Yeah, so literally somebody could be getting pregnant at this time. There is a Knight of Pentacles that is very attracted to your energy, but I don't like this person because they're a knight. An Empress doesn't need to be with, and this is a problem that I see, a habitual problem where you have an Empress who is, the highest ranking card. And then you've got these other very low ranking people trying to step up to be with the Empress. It's a hell no. It's a no. There's no way that this is ever going to happen. The Empress is never going to go down. For the Empress to be with one of these losing ass people, it would cause you to have to basically give away your ranking. Yes, congratulations to whoever ends up getting pregnant. This is going to be justice because these people were trying to use your womb against you so that you couldn't create or procreate. So this is definitely somebody's hating ass ex. But it's backfiring on them. I just started hearing the voices. Yeah, you know what I mean? These spirits are fucking stupid. Like literally they send these telepathic messages that are really dumb. Every time that we expose another lie, they get pissed off. These are the voices of my old neighbors that were not even people. They were demons and their dogs were skinwalkers and shit. Fuck no. All right. The Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely a turning table for these people's finances. They're epically losing. While you're in the Wheel of Fortune, which was the first card for you, these people are losing. They're carrying a 10 of Wands, a big financial burden. This is a major financial loss that they're carrying. Also, I feel like they've lost some type of lawsuit or court judgment. So there could have been something going on in the courts and the legal system that you didn't know about, but that you're becoming aware of. Good for you for becoming aware of it. Even if you just sense something, somebody could have tried to use your name to get some type of loan, or this could even be people trying to work against somebody's parents. So maybe your parents are in, maybe somebody that ends up coming across this reading, maybe your parents will be in some type of old people home or something like that. I forget what the other name for it is. Assisted, is it assist? I think it's assisted living. So yeah, they did not see that you were the high priestess. Okay, they did not know that. They also didn't see this King of Wands that is attached to the 10 of Wands carrying a big burden. They did not see that this person was lying. Okay. Then we have the Magician. You have the High Priestess and the Magician. That combination of cards is extremely powerful. That's what's helping you bring about this Ace of Pentacles into your life. And this is what they want to steal. They want this Two of Cups love offer, and they want this Four of Pentacles. They want your inheritance. They want your harvest. And these people are extremely dissatisfied because you are the star. This is somebody that wants to be famous and that will never be famous. This person will never be looked at like they're you. They'll never be favored. They'll never be a public face. They really need to just let it go. They really need to let it go, because this is not a game that they can win. All of these people that grouped up together, if they're part of some type of religion, they really need to realize that they are the minority in the world, that these religions that exist are becoming the minority. The more people every day walk away from these religions, which gives them less money and less power and less dominion over stuff. Yeah, they could be infamous. That's exactly it. You guys could also be writing a book at this time. I say continue to write, continue to work on your journey. I also get that you guys could be opening a store, working on a craft project, redecorating your homes. Like, you guys have actual projects that you're trying to work on, and you got people over here that want to just stop you and block you, basically, which is not cool. People need to stay out of the way of the chosen. You're here to bring good news and to deliver honesty and truth to others. We're going to use the dark confessions to see how it is that this cop calling piece of shit person thinks, because it may help you figure out who they are. But yeah, let's see. Cut the deck. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. This is why this person keeps trying to use your energy to balance their frequency. No, you are not the source. Okay, people need to understand that they need to find their own connection to God. They need to stop relying on your connection to God. Just because they know that you are connected to God does not mean that you are the connection. Okay, just because you're connected to God doesn't make you the actual connection. It still makes God the connection. Everybody can find a connection to God. They just need to go within themselves and stop trying to go within another person. It says, I don't know what to do to fix it. This person can't fix anything with you because they're broken. They're literally a broken soul. I don't know what they need to fix them. Maybe they should have not sold their soul to the devil. I feel overwhelmed. I'm drowning in my own thoughts. Yeah. And we're not anybody's power source. Like, seriously, people need to learn how to be their own power source. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Okay, we already knew that, though. That's why you walked away from this person, because they would never change. They really thought their pessimistic way of looking at everything and their way of down talking your life, this person literally belittled you. I think of you at night when the world is, what did I say about them being in the Nine of Swords, not sleeping? I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. Yeah, exactly. Let sleeping dogs die. Or lie. Let sleeping dogs die. That sounded sad. I was like, wait, I don't think that's it. But seriously, that whole phrase, this is like literally somebody that stays up all night snorting cocaine and obsessing over your profile picture. This is a weirdo. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. This person never understood why you even love them, and I'm honestly confused too. I think you are under spell work or something. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. This person will never move forward because they're always looking behind them. They literally cannot move forward because their head is like that, looking behind them. They're too scared about the shit that they've done in the past coming back to find them, which is understandable because what goes around comes around. Did this person's parents, yeah, so love spell backfired, exactly. Did this person's parents not tell this person that what goes around comes around? Oh my God. I tried to run from this connection, but my soul craves you. Like I said, they have something empty within inside them. They're like a void. They're just empty. And they have like a pit within them that they can never fill because they don't have their soul. This person sacrificed bits of their soul piece by piece. Oh, welcome in, fashionista. Happy Sunday. Oh, wow. You recently broke up with your boyfriend. Okay. Let me go ahead and use a different deck to look at that. This is funny because we were just talking about an ex and the way that they feel it's like completely delusional. All right, so I'm really glad that you broke up with this person. There was something that they were hiding from you that you had not found out about yet. I think you suspected this, though. And I hope that you're doing well, fashionista. I think you suspected that there was something off. But yeah, you know, this person walked away from you. They went in another direction and they decided to betray you in some type of way. I'm definitely feeling that energy of betrayal. Also, this person had been keeping your path blocked. Yeah, okay, good. You're hanging in there. This person had been keeping your pathway blocked, like intentionally. And how do people do that? They basically down talk you, get in the way of your dreams and aspirations, and tell you that you ain't shit. But if you're not shit, then why were they with you? You know what I mean? That's why it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's see. King of Cups. So I'm already picking up on somebody else coming into the picture. This person that you were just with was not a King of Cups. They were not mentally, emotionally stable. This King of Cups energy is something that you hold, and it's something that you hold it. So that's why you're attracting in this new energy. I want to say new person, but it is a new energy. Because you know how you can get multiple people that are like the same, but it's like it's like the same energy, but different people. You're actually attracting in a new energy. This person could be a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Then these three fell out. The Tower. Yeah. Okay. This person, this ex of yours that you're leaving behind is in the Tower. So basically you breaking up with them is putting them in a phase of destruction. Sudden changes, crumbling down, chaos and destruction, literally. This is because their actions towards you were a Page of Pentacles at best. And I do feel like this person was in some way draining your finances. Now, that doesn't have to be right up draining your finances. They could have been living off of you, or they could have just been stealing your energy. But they were very ambitious, diligent, goal-oriented, and, you know, this person acts like they're loyal and faithful, but they're not. They're literally not a loyal person. This Five of Pentacles energy is about what they're about to be in. They're about to be in hardships and loss, isolation, abandonment, unemployment, and struggle. And while this happens, this person, I hope that you've blocked them. You need to block them. Wow. You need to block them on social media, because this person wants to keep up with you. They want to make sure that they can keep their eye on you. This Three of Wands shows me that you're looking ahead. Looking ahead, confidence, growth, and foresight. And when we see the energy of the Fool, it doesn't always mean somebody that's unaware. It means freedom, possibility, and a new adventure. So basically, you're beginning a new adventure. Your new adventure is going to leave this other person in the Five of Pentacles. Oh, he's texted you twice and you haven't responded. Okay, then I would block him that way, because he's going to keep messaging you. And you really need to cut cords with this person. I would do a cord cutting medication, literally. Cord cutting meditation. This person could benefit from being on medication. Meditation with Archangel Michael. And if you type the cord cutting meditation with Archangel Michael into the YouTube search bar, it will literally, yeah, don't leak your energy. It will literally give you a whole bunch of different examples that you can choose from, whichever one that you feel attracted to. But I would do a cord cutting ritual, and I pray that the cords are cut, because this person was using you so that they would stay out of the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, this person's also waiting to see if you pop up on social media, is what I specifically heard. I'm pretty sure that this person's guides have been guiding them away from you for a minute now, but they're like unwilling to listen because somehow you were an easy way for them. They didn't have to do a whole lot in the relationship. 6 of Wands, success and victory, triumph and rewards, recognition and praise. Yeah. So this is basically talking about how, you could very well have a great destiny, and this destiny does not include this person. This destiny could have to do with design. Whatever this is, when you were with this person, how they were absorbing your time and energy was keeping you from fulfilling your destiny. That's why it's time for them to go. Yeah. Blocking them on all avenue. You know what? Speaking of blocking, I watched a Black Mirror episode last night, and it was about a technology. So the Black Mirror episodes are like modern. They're modern British. What is it called? I just totally brain farted it. It's modern time. What is it called? Twilight Zone, not Timelight Zone. Anyways, the Twilight Zone series. It's like modern British. They're all British. But it's their individual episodes of the Twilight Zone. In this Twilight Zone, if somebody upset you, you could put them on block. And what it would do is it would block that person. Like you could see that person, but their entire body shape would be blocked out. So you like couldn't see that person. Okay. Yes. The Black Mirror series. Oh my gosh. So good. So this one guy ends up getting labeled, edophile, right? And he ends up getting blocked from everybody. And not only is he blocked from seeing and communicating with everybody else that's alive, but also his shadow, when people look at him, it's red so that people avoid him. Like just crazy, right? The technology. I really like this series. It's really good. But I was just literally saying, like, you need to block this person, like block them like that. Like, don't allow them back into your energy, because this person wants you to, they think that you're going to be weak enough to let them back. And there was just a lot of arguments that this person wanted to start with you that they never got to have. So that's why I'm like, yeah. Also, I was picking up on this dodo brained other person that they were talking to. I mean, they were like literally talking to somebody else. So why don't they just go be with that person? Oh, because that person's also in the 5 of Pentacles and a complete loser and can't take care of themselves. That's why. This person's looking to you for stability. Okay, you are not this person's stability. Dodo brain, literally. Just like somebody that is just like bird brained. They don't think a lot. So maybe they match some type of aesthetic, but their brain is on nothing. Their sex is on nothing. This is not anybody that anybody would really take seriously. Giving me big Jessica Simpson vibes. Look at this 5 of Swords. What I was just saying about this person feels like they have lots of arguments and disputes that they didn't get to have with you. So that's why fashionista, blocking them on any communication device, whether it's any type of app or like apps and phone call, because for you to move forward and to actually pull in this King of Cups energy, which this person was never going to be more than a Page of Pentacles, to pull in this King of Cups energy, you need to start being able to live in your own energy. Which means that if you've had somebody that's been stealing your energy and living off of you, then you haven't really fully been in your own energy. And so I feel like right now your root chakra would be a really good thing, fashionista, to focus on, your root chakra and your sacral chakra. So the root chakra has to do with our physical safety, our instincts, and like our primal nature and fight or flight response, okay, are having our needs met. Our sacral chakra has to do with our wounds. It has to do with deep emotions. It has to do with duality, and it has to do with relationships. And so those 2 chakras I'm seeing, and those are the 2 bottom chakras. Those are the two chakras that I would focus on at this time, because I really feel like if you can get your energy really grounded, this is going to be so much easier for you. I don't feel like you're going to miss this person because they caused so much anxiety. They caused a lot of anxiety. And we're very backhanded about it. Three of Swords. I'm not kidding. There was a third party. This Three of Swords does not come out for no reason. There was definitely a third party involved. Heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. This person could literally be crying to this Page of Cups energy. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, so the root chakra and the sacral chakra are the two that I'm getting that just need to be rebalanced. And then doing a cord cutting ritual be massively important, because this person feels like whenever they get ready, and I do feel like this person pleasures themselves to the thought of you. So it's like whenever they get ready, they're just going to send that energy. You need to let your guides step in front of you and remove that energy. This person wishes that they could have like gotten you pregnant or something. No, that was never going to happen like that. Whatever this person was thinking, they should have literally been faithful. Okay. They should have been faithful. This person literally lies and says that they're faithful and they're not. Like this Three of Swords would not, and the Page of Cups would not have come out. If this person was being faithful, these cards would not have come out. And the Three of Swords, you see the storm cloud right there. Yes, I definitely feel like he was cheating with the Page of Cups. Then this person is also in the Five of Pentacles. They're either homeless or they're unemployed, or maybe they live with their parents or something. But yeah, this person is like childish. They're younger and they're naive, and they've got their head in the clouds, this Page of Cups energy. And so that's why I was getting that you walked away from this person at the right time. They were going to Three of Swords you. I mean, that was going to be their inevitable plan for you, was to Three of Swords you. And that's that's heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. So yes, thank you, Nurkarim. Definitely, if you were sleeping with this person in the past 6 months, you may want to go to any type of, Planned Parenthood or any other type of thing and get tested. I'm not picking up on an STI, but I am picking up on a sexually transmitted demon that's been with your ex for a minute. So yeah, I still get checked though. Like, still get checked. Just, when you meet this other person, fashionista, make sure that they have a clean bill of sale, that they can produce some paperwork within the last 30 days saying that they are also clean. You just never know nowadays, and who knows what in the hell is like what these diseases are doing when they get transferred from person to person. That stuff freaks me out. But I'm not picking up on an STI being transferred. I'm just picking up on that your ex had a demon. And this demon was one of the main things that caused this person to basically walk away from work, to walk away from you. This devil, this literal devil energy, and there are no coincidences. There is no quinky dink. Obsession and addiction, toxicity, excess, and codependency. So this person was extremely codependent. This devil energy that's following your ex around, you don't need that in your life. This King of Cups that's going to come into your life is not going to hold devil energy. You see that bright light? You may see this person literally when you're outside, and you may be looking at them and you may see a bright light behind them. You may see even like a halo around them. That's how you're going to know that this person that comes in to be with you is not from Satan. You're going to know that they're connected to nature. They're also going to be somebody that's very much into nature. They like pets, they like animals, and they're very compassionate. Basically all of these things that your ex was not. Queen of Wands, passionate, determined, attractive and confident, self-assured, charismatic. So this is the energy that you hold right now with the Queen of Wands. which I do like that energy. That's a good energy, which means you are attracting in what you want at this time, fashionista. So I would definitely let go of this other person. They were not worthy of you. Whoever they cheated with is an idiot. They just don't have any type of brain. And not only that, this person, it says their heads in the cloud, inner child, naive. This person, it literally is being deceived by the Page of Pentacles, which is your ex. So yeah, there's a lot of deception there. I mean, you basically broke this relationship off right at the right time. Knight of Pentacles, practical and reliable, slow and steady, committed, patient, conservative. Yeah, this next person that comes in, I'm telling you, they're going to be much more adaptable. They're also going to be somebody that has the same interests in heart and then the same goals. So like, let's say that you're working on your diet. You're going to meet somebody who's also working on their diet. Let's say that you're working on rebuilding parts of your house or redecorating. This person's also going to be working on that. Like, you're going to find a lot of coincidences and things that seem like similarities, like really big similarities. Also, I just saw the name Justin. Yay for the new love. Yeah, I just saw the name Justin in my mind. Also, you may meet this person when you're outside going for a walk. Like, I feel like you're going to meet this person in a very natural way. It won't be through like the internet, I don't think. Maybe they do have a social media, but you're going to meet this person in person. The sun, yes, outside walking during the daytime. This person is going to be your sunshine. Happiness and joy, innocence, success, and optimism. So yeah, this is actually really good energy. In fact, you may have multiple people that end up, you may have a Knight of Pentacles and a King of Cups that confront you, or that you end up just talking to. And I feel like there is actually you may have 3 men that end up talking to you, because there is somebody else that hasn't come out yet. Yeah, 7 of Wands, defending yourself, protecting, standing your ground. You definitely had to stand your ground against this person because they were overstepping with their devil energy. And somehow they were going to find a way to keep you from having happiness and success. And so I really like this King of Cups energy. Let me ask a time frame. I'm getting 3 to 6 months with the King of Cups. They may come in within the next 3 to 6 months. Okay. And then this Knight of Pentacles energy is going to be after that. But there's going to be another energy that comes in. No, it's going to be this King of Cups. So sometimes people will go through an evolution. This King of Cups, when he comes in, eventually he'll become an emperor, which means he may come in at a time and you may meet him at a time when he's in the King of Cups, which is still a very high vibrational card, wise, devoted, and positive, balance between head and heart. But then by the boom, Empress. But then by the time that you guys end up moving in together, he's going to be actually an emperor and you're going to be the Empress. That's what I'm picking up on. And this Knight of Pentacles person that comes in, you're going to like this person, but you're not going to feel the same soul connection that you do with the King of Cups. Cut the deck on the Lovers. Because this is the Lovers, yes. Twin flames, balance, spiritual love. Yes, absolutely. I love happy endings. And I'm really sorry that I had to tell you that this person was messing with another person, but the cards do not lie and spirit does not lie. This 3 of Swords was the confirmation on the Page of Cups energy. And so I don't want you, like, you basically averted this tragedy. But I feel like your ex is about to go through a world of hurt because they're going to no longer have, once you do this cord cutting, they're not going to have access to your energy anymore, to your time. And this Page of Cups is also going to suffer because they've been leeching off of you. And you've known that for a minute, fashionista, that this person's been doing something to your energy. Death. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This person causes endings. So again, transformation, endings, and change, transition, and release. Yeah. No, this will definitely help you move on. They may experience many endings that are unavoidable, but you are going to experience a new beginning. And when you meet this King of Cups, he's good. Like, you guys are going to go through a transformation together. But I don't think this person would have ever been honest with you about the infidelity. This Two of Cups, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, soulmates and unity. Yeah, truth is the best spell breaker. I completely agree with that. So I would pray Psalm 91 and include these people, known and unknown, seen and unseen enemies. You could have prayed Psalm 91, and this is what caused this whole situation to occur, because these people were planning on doing you dirty in some type of way. And you could just feel that snaky, slimy snake shit off of your ex. I can pick up on it. The 10 of Cups, happiness, family harmony, emotional stability. Yo, this is like the happiest love story ever. We look at these three last cards for you. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. This is a welcome in, Girl Gone. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a good day too. This is a happily ever after right here. This is good. This is really good, you guys. Wow. So yeah, your ex so this is why I would say to block them, fashionista, because he may contact you again. But when he wants to contact you, this person literally wants to get back with you, but they're not going to drop this younger energy. My goodness. The Moon came out and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. You're here to do something that benefits the world, that you're going to be dedicated to. Your twin flame that comes into your life could end up awakening your path and enlightening you to what this is that you're going to do. This Moon energy is all about hidden illusions, and what these people were doing with the Death and the Moon is backfired. I don't think that your ex is a warlock, but he definitely stays up all night obsessing about you and like trying to find you on social media sites. And for you to say that you don't have social media sites, it just shows me that this person is psychotic. Or they're definitely, all rise 144,000. They're definitely, my God, don't fall. Ugh. Six of Swords, leaving behind, moving forward, distance ahead. Yeah, you are definitely leaving this behind. You're ready to move into your destiny, and this person could not come with you because they're not a part of your destiny. Also, I want you guys to know you've got this Ace of Swords, fashionista. You have right now charity. You may have somebody be very charitable towards you. You have clarity and truth, new ideas, victory, and triumph. So yeah, when it comes to this person, we don't want to hear it. All they want to do is have more arguments with you. Okay, that's why I would say put them on block. But always forgive this person for what they did, because it's not going to help you to continue to move. You know what? This sword, why is this sword so skinny? The sword on this card is so skinny, it almost looks like a wand. Anyways, but yeah, literally, the energy of the Moon will not follow you. These illusions, hidden confusion, secrets, and uncertainty. This person was definitely going to pin people against you. I also feel like there are vices that he had that you did not know about, that he kept a secret from you. And so it's going to be much better for you to just move forward and actually find your real person. And by doing that, you're going to end up turning into the Empress, right? So I feel really good about the situation. I don't feel like you've lost anything. In fact, I feel like you've gained your entire life back by leaving this person. You can't completely avoid seeing him. He trains people at a private gym you attend. Dang. Yeah. He is so not trustworthy. I'm not kidding. Like, maybe you should think about switching gyms, because you don't want to be seeing this person. I just keep okay, there was something in the dream state. What was it I was dreaming about? Something about Or maybe it was something in the reading right before you came on here, but it was something about using somebody else to make you jealous. He's going to try to do that. So yeah, if you guys have the same gym together, then I would think about going to another gym, um, just so that you can avoid that trap, because he's gonna just basically do that, which it just shows that he's childish, which we already knew that, but still. And I know that would suck, but you may want to at least think about it or look into it, because this person will use your own words against you and they'll try to make you jealous. And I don't think that that's something that you should have to go through. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for liking the video. I feel a lot more supported today. You guys are awesome. Yeah, let him watch you glow up. That's exactly it. If you can go to that gym and do a workout and not be thinking about him, then it'll be so much better. But if you can't, then you can always switch gyms, okay? You're very welcome. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a fun day Sunday. Go out in the sun and go meet your person, okay? Because they're on their way. All right. Bye, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Girl Gone. Bye, Nur Karim. Bye, Fashionista. Have a beautiful day, you guys.